top of the hour. It means it's 6 o'clock Eastern time. Mr. Muffin's Trains at the layout. Yeah, we're going to be running trains here tomorrow. It's a little dark right now. I didn't turn any lights on when I came back here. Hello, Lou. Hello, Greg. Hello. Welcome. So let's see. What do we know? I don't know. Obviously, this week, MTH announced some new Husky stacks that they're going to make, and I put them out. I put a newsletter out with all of them, and we're going to do a couple of custom runs. I wonder where my newsletters are. They're right here, over here on this page on my machine. Let's see if I could open that email. Oh, there we go. And I'll go over here. I'll put it over here, and then I'll do share screen left. All right. Yeah, there we go. So they're doing Husky stacks. They're doing 4 car sets and 2 additional road numbers. There's the CSX at the top. And Burlington Northern Santa Fe. I like these 48 footers are really nice. Kansas City Southern, Maritime and Ontario, and then APL. And then we're going to do a Florida East Coast custom run. It's not going to have these containers. It's going to have an orange one with white letters that say Florida, and then something else. I forgot. Another container. And then the NS one down here is going to have Red Gold, the tomato company. We're going to have 2 different containers for Red Gold on this car. So we announced those this week. I don't have the artwork yet. Though we also put in the newsletter that the A40 switchers are finally shipping from Lionel. Those should show up next week. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, the Lionel ES44s in mountains. They'll be here probably Monday. That'll be good. The TIUs are en route. I'm trying to get them to overnight FedEx one from Asia so I can get started on it on one of the layouts here. Hello, Katie. Hello, Mo. Hello, Matt. Oh, my gosh. Hello, Bill. Radar's on. Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, they did tell me that they were on the water, and we should see them in October. And there's also a lot of other really cool stuff going on at MTH. I can't tell you about any of it, so it won't be long. I'm really excited. A lot of good stuff going on. So Lionel's still working on the artwork for my custom runs. I don't think I got any this week. They fixed the stripe on the GG1, I know. So that's going on. And but I didn't get any other custom artwork from them. Woodland Scenics announced some new things. My son was telling me, but I forgot what. I'll have to look that up. I think he said something about chickens, but we've got chickens already. So I don't know. We'll run trains here tomorrow, of course. We're working on our train show for the 25th and 26th of October. So if you ever wanted to come and visit Atlanta, Indiana, the layout, that'd be a good time to do it. The Nickel Plate Express is running their excursion railroad from Atlanta south to Cicero they've got an FL9 and Santa Fe double-decker passenger cars. That's going to be pretty fun. And then we've got 14 different workshop topics to cover during the train show. It's going to be, as my friends like to say, and you're probably on here, the chief instigator, Muffin University. We're going to basically help people learn more about their hobby, and we're going to show some other hobbies. Going to show model rockets, RC airplanes and cars, gaming, wargaming, 1/35th scale tanks, miniatures. It's going to be fun. So that's the 25th and 26th of October. So we're working on that week after York. So Mrs. Muffin and I will be at York, and then we'll come home and run our own train show. We have some special guests coming, so it'll be fun, you guys. We also are creating a modular railroad club. If you live in this neck of the woods and you don't have room for a layout and you want to build a modular railroad layout with us, we're calling it Mr. Muffin's Magnificent Modular Railroad. And more about that soon. But we've been working with the LCCA, Lionel Collectors Club of America, to learn all about modular railroading. And they got a lot of really smart people that have done a lot of modular railroads. So we're taking advantage of that. And then next week, we're going to launch an HO store, the half O, HO, the hoe store, as my wife calls it. And so Mr. Muffin's going to have an HO store we're going to launch and get it ready to go. So that'll be pretty cool. So let's see what. So I don't know that I'm worried about loss of production in China. Hasn't really gotten to me. Hello, Devin. Kevin says, what's he say here? Random question, but it's possible to replace the couplers on the back of the new Alco PAs with a shorter dummy coupler. Yeah, you can do that. I think in the MTH box includes the shorter coupler, if I remember, to kind of tighten it up. Yeah, you can certainly do that. Yeah. Yep. Don't forget the like button. Here's Fossler. Are you still blaming me for the shit sweatshirts? Yeah. So Fossler, he's a really nice guy, okay? But he and my wife, they get together and they do stuff. And so he came up with this whole Muffin University thing. We ought to call it Muffin University. And let me see if might have the logo on this computer. I might have it on here. I might not. No, I don't think I do. Shoot. I don't have that folder on this computer. But they designed a Muffin University logo, and we're having shirts made. So everybody that comes to the train show and presents, they get a Muffin University shirt. It's either going to be a polo or a sweatshirt. So that's pretty cool. So Montana says, hey, can Atlas two-rail cars be converted to three-rail? Yes, they can. You can. So there's a couple of things, okay? You could run them three-rail with Katy couplers if you wanted. You can replace the truck, just take the truck off and the Katy coupler off and put on a regular three-rail truck. And we stock those for Atlas three-rail trucks. So that's easy to do. So, yeah, that's no problem at all. Yep. From the line. Oh, one of my favorite items from the catalog. Oh, my gosh. I feel bad because I've not yet sat down and thought about what I'm going to keep out of this catalog. I mean, obviously, I need some of the mountains, L&N and Minneapolis, Memphis, Nashville, and St. Louis. Definitely. And obviously, we're going to do the custom run in Pere Marquette and nickel plate in the heavy Mikado. So I'll be keeping one of each of those for sure. I just don't remember what else. I'm sure, this is a very touchy subject around here because I have a tendency to not remember to put in my pre-orders in the system. And therefore, my daughter, who runs inventory and basically manages all that for us, does not allocate stuff for me unless I put in a ticket. So, and I haven't done that. So I'm going to be, I better do that. I got to put my tickets in. I mean, the hoppers we just got, the Monon and the Clinchfield War Emergency hoppers custom run that we did, I didn't have a pre-order in for them. And she's telling me I don't get any. I mean, what? So, oh my gosh, it's terrible. So I got to do better on that. So so the bottom line is I don't really know yet what I'm going to keep out of that catalog. I am going to take a couple of these 040s that are coming in. And then the Erie triplexes, all the triplexes from Lionel, right? Those are going to arrive, Lionel, on 9/12. And Lionel is very good about shipping my custom runs first out of their warehouse because they want to get my stuff out of the way. And so we've got 80, no, we got more than that, 92 triplexes coming between the Army and the Erie without the white. And then just right behind that, the very next week is our custom Boston and Albany Burke in the green and black that we've waited for like years. I wish I could think more what I wanted to keep out of that Lionel Volume 2 catalog. There's some stuff, I'm sure. I'll have to go back and look. I better put the order in, though, that's for sure. All right. Yep. So one of you guys sent me an idea for a custom run for a Monon well car with a MrMuffin'sTrains container. I think that's a ridiculous idea. But then I sent it to MTH and said, hey, what do you think? And so I think we're going to try to make that. Yeah. So, hey, along with the various guests, we could do, we could do a generic Pullman. You know what you need to do? I've only got 3 sets left, unlettered sets left, 4 or maybe 4. So if you want one, would you just put it in? Put the order in, $899.95 for 6 cars, I think it is. And just specify in the notes you want it to be Pullman, and we'll make you a set in Pullman. We're going to be out of them soon. So, yeah. Ooh. All right. Let's see what else. Your thoughts on the Lionel GG1? It's pretty cool. You know, don't wait too long. I mean, if you think you want one, pre-order it, don't pay for it. If you decide, change your mind later, I promise not to yell at you. But this stuff's going to sell out. I mean, I've already got stuff from the Volume 1 catalog I can't get any more of. So let's see, what's Lou say? I have an elevated loop, 4x6 feet, on a 72-watt wall transformer. Oh. They give no signal with power from my base 2 to any engine. Bluetooth is fine. I'm not sure that transformer is strong enough. No power from my base 2. So you have the ground side connected of that loop to the base 2, right? The legacy base 2. Oh, gosh. So, I mean, I would first make sure that we get the thing hooked up correctly. I would probably want a little more power than that. That might be okay for just 4x6. And you can see you got Bluetooth is fine, right? So you can put a caboose on the track and it lights up. So we know the power's there. And we maybe need to check the base 2 and make sure it's connected properly to the outside rail, one outside rail, and make sure that the cab 2 remote is connected to the base 2 okay. You can, sometimes I've found I have to turn Bluetooth off in order to get the signal. That might be worth trying. Yeah, I wonder why it's this problem loop. So I'm curious about making sure that the ground side is tied directly to that base 2. Hello, David. Yeah, that well car. I had a picture of it a minute ago in my mail. Let me look for it. I thought it was funny. Let's see. Here we go. I already got a note back from Rich Foster going, are you kidding? Where is that custom run note? I think I lost it. Oh, wait a minute. It'll be up in the thread, right? Hold on a minute. There it is. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, we got it. Here, you can take a look at this. Let me open this up for you. Here, this was a suggestion I got, and I won't throw him under the bus. But, huh? What do you think, Monon, Atlanta, Indiana? Well, we just might have to make that car. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I love that idea. Yeah, run a line from the 180. Yeah, I love that idea. Yep, no problem at all. Yep, you're good. Just use the 180s. Yep. That's what I do. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to do a graffiti subway, and I'm not getting any response, which means that maybe Train World or somebody else is already doing it. So, that's a possibility, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to tell Rich Foster, custom run. To, if you prefer. We're talking to Rich Foster at MTH right now on that Husky Stack suggestion, which was pretty good. Thank you very much. Yeah. Hello. Randolph's on. Good. So let's see. So Husky Stacks we talked about. 040s we talked about. Triplexes next week. They'll be at Lionel. Let's see. The GP9s, the GPs and the SWs. I've got some custom runs of both. We'll be at Lionel on the 16th. And so will the Boston and Albany on the 16th. So we're going to have a crazy September. There's a lot of stuff shipping. MTH has 2, wherever my camera is, containers about to arrive. I think they're a little worried they're going to show up on the same day. They got the space they moved to just now. It's a little bit bigger, but it's kind of hard to move around in there. And so I don't think they could do 2 containers at once. But there's 2 containers. The one that's got the Imperial decapods, for example. Yeah. Connect to the outside. Yeah. Just one wire. Yep. Yeah. You like that rail car? Thank you very much. Hey, David. How are you, buddy? Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's just another minute. Oh, wait, got some more notes in there and see. The rail joiners, I don't know how much they are. Product number is 6090. If you go to my website, type in AO-6090, they'll come up. They may be $4, but it's the only way to go. I mean, it just makes, you only got to buy them once, put them down, and don't have to do any soldering. I love that a lot. No, I do not know when the 70-ton hoppers. I don't know when any of those shoppers, those hoppers are coming. Oh no, Fossler's up to trouble again here. Here we go. You get that Monad stack free with Muffin University. Between him and Warsaw Bill giving away my stuff, I don't know about these guys. So you're working on. Keeler's working on, you're in the shop tonight working on Sedgwick elevated track systems. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, this is poor Chris. We got a gazillion orders for those new elevated track systems I showed you. And I think it takes, a 10-inch girder takes several hours, maybe 8 hours to run. And I heard that he bought another 3D printer. He's got parallel 3D printers going because I don't know. We ordered 200 pieces or something, a bunch, and so he's working on those, which is going to be great. We'll get those out. So I got a lot of people really excited about that. The funny thing is, there's a lot of people that ordered those bridges, and they ordered just like 1 or 2 to kind of check them out, and then when they like them, they're going to order like a gazillion. And I thought I had one laying back here with me. Maybe I took it up front. I guess I don't see it. So that's going to be crazy when that comes. I have not heard a ship date on those. I should know because I've got some custom runs in there, but I don't remember. What the date was. So I'll look at that. I'll know next week. I didn't bring my pad up here with me when I went to do the call, which is pretty stupid. Let's see. So are you guys coming out with pure Marquette USRA 1016? Is that 10? Is 1016 the Mikado? we're doing a Pure Marquette Mikado with the tender. It's actually the tender from the Nickel Plate Road. It's very close, but not exactly right. So, oh no. Okay, Liner Challenger's running tomorrow. I have to go get one. No, my Challenger was running, but I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any FEFs down here. I haven't been able to decide which one to keep. So, and I don't want to run a whole bunch of them. Yeah, you bet. Those GHXs are terrific. Look, Train World says they may not run on 072 switches. Oh. Well, those guys are pretty smart at Train World. But I have certainly not heard that, and that would be very unhappy about that. So I'll ask Lionel tomorrow, or Monday, if they've heard anything like that. I mean, Dave says he'd order that Husky stack. Okay, well, I'm going to make them. I sent a note to Rich. We're going to try to do it. So USRA, let's see if I can find this question on the Mikado, 1016, Pure Marquette, products. So on the steam engines, I don't have the artwork yet. So, it's kind of, until I've got the physical artwork done and, in our hands, you're not sure. Does that make sense? Yeah. So the product number is 2531670. And it's a USRA heavy Mikado. I put the picture in there of the real one. And this tender is very close to the tender, the 6-wheel truck tender we're going to use. The slope at the top of the coal may be a little bit different. But I won't know that till I get the artwork. I won't know for sure. So... yeah, David, I got all of them. I got all the Challengers left. I got at least one of each. I got more than one of each. So yeah, I've got all the Challengers still here. Oh, sorry, Lou. What's at the bottom here? At the bottom, he says is the bottom of the Santa Fe one. Oh, is that reference to the 072? I'll have to find out more about that. All right. I ate chili for lunch, and that was a mistake. I didn't have a lot of it, but oh yeah. So in other news, my son and one of my sons and my brother-in-law have torn the front off of the building out of one side of the store, and are replacing it. They are $7.95. The rail joiners, $8 a piece. So I went down there today. It's very hard, for me to see all that because I just don't like things that are messy. And they basically ripped the whole front of the building off. And I'm hoping they put something back on there before nighttime, right? I don't want my whole store to be open. So I'm going to have to go down there in a minute to check that out and see if that's right. Yep. Okay. I will let you know, David. I don't have any artwork yet for the steam engines. Nope. I promise I'll share it as soon as I get it. I promise I'm looking anxious to get it. I know it's going to have the Vanderbilt tender, but I have not seen any artwork for the steam engines yet. And we're doing, 3 mountains and 3 Mikados, something like that. So it's going to be pretty cool. Looking forward to that for sure. I love getting the artwork from those guys. It's always fun to it makes it real, right? When you can see, the artist's rendering of exactly what they're going to do. So, all right. Good. All right. What else do we know? Hope you guys are great. Just see if there's anything else here I didn't tell you about. Nope. All right. So I don't. Warsaw Bill running trains tomorrow. I do not know if Bill's going to be here tomorrow. It'd be fun. I do not know if he's going to be down. Warsaw Bill and another gentleman named Steve, also named Steve, they come in regularly on Saturdays and help me run trains, and that's pretty good. We're got a whole bunch of trains to basically refurbish MTH, and we're going to take a look at that. This is hilarious. Yeah, for the hot dog cart. Yeah. Yeah, Notre Dame, Purdue next week. Yeah, go Boilers. Yeah, you bet. So let's see. What was I going to say? So we're working down there. And oh yeah, so we're going to do a bunch of refurbing of MTH engines for a customer starting tomorrow. We've got a young man coming in. I'm going to teach him how to do it. It's going to be great. And then for the auction that starts not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow, we have a humongous collection we picked up in Washington, D.C. And so we're going to have a bunch of the rolling stock and some of the engines in this auction, about 40% of the collection. So it's big auction. And all this guy's stuff is brand new. He's never had a layout, never run it. He got it out, looked at it. He might have displayed it, but it's going to be great. So it's a great auction, and you're going to want to check that out. If you've never looked at it, it's MrMuffin'sTrains.com. Up in the toolbar at the top, it says auctions, and you can click up there and take a look at it. Lou says, I think my message got cut off. The note for the Burke 072 restriction is the bottom of the train rule description, not on the Lionel site. Yeah, that's interesting. And the Burke we're talking about is mine, right? The new Burke, the redone, retooled Burks that came originally from K-Line. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll have to look into that. Hey, Train Addict. Hello, Tommy. Yeah. So I don't have. Yeah, we're gonna run some 53-foot containers as well. That'd be a good idea. I'll ask Alice about that. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Just put them in wherever you want. Yeah. I never thought to do that. Yeah. You could pre-order last minute on Lionel Legacy. Come on. Quit goofing around. The day's going to come when they won't take anymore. They'll tell me no. So, what I try to do is order any extra orders that come in so I don't burn off my surplus that I ordered. And we get to the point, I had that today with Alice, where they're like, no, we can't get you anymore. So yeah, if there's something you want, don't pay for it. Just select pre-order at checkout, right? And if you don't see pre-order as an option on my website, go down and check out as a guest. It's because there's a payment processor called ShopPay that is in your browser, and it takes over my shopping cart and wipes out all my options. But you can get around it if you check out as a guest, and then you get around ShopPay, and then you can see everything. That's what we want. That's what we want. Okay. So yeah, let's get those pre-orders in. Let's see. I don't know if I missed anything. We're almost at the bottom of the hour. I got to go home because we're gonna watch football. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I'm married into the NFL. Mrs. Muffin is an NFL fan, and so I've learned. And we had a lot of fun last night at the end of the game. It was crazy. So we got to go. We got to watch. We got to watch the game tonight. Come on. So I'm sure she's gonna start paging me any minute. Am I coming? Am I coming? I wonder what we'll have for dinner. I don't know. Maybe scroungies. No, I don't. I think Third Rail is kind of what I hear is they've given up on doing custom in brass. They're just gonna do the Golden Gate Depot stuff. So yeah, he would let me do it. He's a swell guy. I'm just not sure he's going to do any more of that. Didn't sound like. I haven't talked to him directly. I heard that, I think, last week. Somebody on the call mentioned it. Right. All right. So, yeah, it was a great game, wasn't it? Yes, it was. All right. So, have a good night. We're going to go check out the storefront. Make sure it's not hanging open for everybody to walk in with while we're closed.